Today I have about 2.5 hours to come down to the river, sit on the banks, and see what happens. I'm out with the OM-5 Mark II and the 150 to 400 millimeter f4.5 lens from OM System, and I'm hoping to do some bird photography. So let's see what we can find. Great blue heron that just landed across the river from me. It's not a very pretty shot because it's right up against the bank. There's a lot of dense vegetation right behind him, but it's directly across the bank from me, and it's wading upstream, which is really neat to see. Looks like it's thinking about striking, so I'm going to try to move to video. Because right now there's not enough light for me to freeze that strike. I'm at 1/250th of a second. My ISO is already at 2000. If I increase it too much, it's going to be really high ISO really quickly. Oh my god. I have 2 deer walking down the bank from me. Holy smokes, no way. No, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. She moved, she saw me. But I got this. She went back around the bend. There's a lot of bird activity all of a sudden. Just in the bank in front of me here, I have a lot of grackles that are foraging on the rocks, getting insects. I also have some song sparrows. There's a gray catbird. You can see the sun starting to come down onto the water, which would be really nice to illuminate that. And there's just this nice fog that's right over the water. And the heron is still directly across from me, frozen like a statue. Oh. And a second heron just landed all the way down there, right where the deer were. Well, the heron that was just across the river from me flew off and took off to go chase the other heron that was farther down on my side of the river. I didn't get my settings adjusted quick enough to be able to get any flight shots of the heron taking off. I just didn't focus quick enough on the bird as it was flying away. It was also flying away from me, so it wasn't a very pretty shot anyway, but just testing out the birds in flight aspects of the OM-5 Mark II. It's just not as snappy. It doesn't lock on as quick, doesn't track it as quick. It's kind of a situation I've been having with testing out this camera, but we'll just keep sitting and waiting. We've already had a lot of good things come. There was a family of raccoons that crossed the river down below me, and we had that deer as well up here with the fawn, and there's a whole bunch of grackles up in front of me, which, you know, a very common species here in large flocks, large numbers, but getting them in and around these rocks here, and some of them are actually bathing in the water. It's just a really nice opportunity to try to get some unique shots, get low down to the water level, and see what we can do with that. I moved up a little bit to the other side of this log that was along the bank, because all these grackles were coming actually pretty close to me, and they're staying right along the rocks, right along the edge of the water, foraging for insects, getting a mouthful of insects. And with the log in my way, I couldn't get low enough without getting in a really awkward position. So I'm hoping that just by moving 3 feet forward on the other side of this log, I'll have a lot better opportunities to get those really low eye level shots with the grackles, because it's pretty neat. They are coming in, getting a mouthful of insects from this bank, flying over to the far bank where they have their nests. Oh wait, the heron, I can see the heron. It's just way down in front of me on the far side of the river, but they're still in the area. But these grackles just keep coming. They keep getting a mouthful of insects, flying off, coming back, and it's just a cycle. So some good opportunities, and the light is starting to get above the trees behind me, so it's starting to illuminate my side of the riverbank, which is good. I can have a little bit faster shutter speed and drop my ISO down, so maybe I can get some takeoff shots, some flight shots, and yeah. The raccoon family is on the far bank behind me. I think there's at least 5 young raccoons with the mom. Or dad, I'm not sure how that works. This is really cute. They're all just over there fishing, clamming, looking for stuff in the mud. They're a bit too far away for photos. I might take a few, but it's really nice on video because you can see the whole of them. And now they're walking a little bit farther forward. This is why I love hanging out around the water, because you absolutely never know what you can find, what's gonna pop its head out. The deer's coming back. Oh my God. She went up into the grass, but I have a feeling she's gonna poke her head back out. Okay, there's too much to pay attention to right now. The heron is directly across the river from me, and the deer is walking towards me. She's up in the brush, but I can't move. The doe is just staring at me. She's too close, and I don't want to raise my camera to scare her. Especially because I know she has a fawn somewhere too. She's snorting. She kind of bounded out of the vegetation that was right in front of me here. And then she ended up walking down the river. She's still snorting, probably to alert her fawn of me. Hopefully they'll just stay a little bit farther away from me now. Oh, man. It's always how it happens, right? You have so much activity all at once that you don't know what to focus on. And then just as quick as it all starts, it's all stopped. The heron that was across the river from me flew off while the deer was so close to me. And now the deer is gone now too. But just so much diversity just in this one spot. I mean, I'm not anywhere special. You can see that there's a bridge overpass right there. There's nothing extra about this location. But we have herons, we've had some ducks flying over, grackles, robins, I've seen catbirds, blue jays, northern cardinals, some song sparrows, goldfinch, spotted sandpiper, raccoons, deer, so much in just one little patch of river. And in only 2 hours' time. The heron somehow showed up on my side of the bank and is the closest it's been. Oh, that was just a matter of twisting myself to be able to get the shot. He's flying back over to the far side of the bank. All right, the heron flew off, didn't like that hunting spot, but it looked like it was about to strike a fish. I had pro capture set up so that hopefully I could get the full sequence, but it didn't pan out. So it flew off farther down the river, but I have to head out anyway, so it's kind of a good thing it flew off. I hope you enjoyed this short little outing. It's so nice to always be out at sunrise, and especially along the water, because you just never know what you can find. And today was a good example of that. Really good encounters, really good opportunities. I'm really excited to get back, see what the photos look like on the computer. So that'll be it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.